Whip, wop, wop. You know what? I'm sick of doing this standard fucking opening for this show. Let's just get straight into it. And it'll be great. Hello. I couldn't even help myself. We're still in this, level. It's a little Muppet Monster Adventure level. I've not found the additional letter in bonus. So I'm probably not going to be getting that. You know, shit happens. Why do you keep having this tooltip? What is it that necessitates you? Shut up, I know! Like, it is literally impossible. It would be impossible for me to have gotten this far in the game without already knowing that. I don't understand. Why do they think people are so stupid? Even a child would know. It's ridiculous. Anyway. Last time I was talking about the Nintendo Switch. This time I'm not gonna. Please don't tell me the same thing. Jesus Christ! Twice in the same level! What the fuck? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where you going, Beaky? What are you gonna destroy? Oh no, you destroyed the stone temple. There's the U! What the fuck is it doing there? What's it doing all the way back here? Hmm? I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's really weird. Sometimes I sit down to do a recording and I'm really like G'd up. And normally that results in me having a good recording session. You know, just the dialogue flows very naturally. Not dialogue, you know, the monologue flows very naturally out of me. I always have stuff to say. I'm not like silent and umming and ahhing. And then sometimes I'm just not. Sometimes I'm just like... Sometimes I'm just not into it at all. And I feel like it's probably really obvious to you, the listeners slash viewers, when I'm not into it, because everything's really stilted and just like I have no insight. I'm not really making any jokes. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is that sometimes that the Switch just flips to like performance mode, and sometimes I'll sit down and it just doesn't switch on. I heard a bad guy. Oh yeah, that's right. These stupid huts have doors. Haha. Good job they stuck that dude in there, otherwise I would have not thought to do that at all. Fuck off. There we go. I think now I've got nearly everything on this level. Actually, I've actually done rather well for myself. I'm a pretty good Muppet Monster Adventure player. I don't want to say #1 in the entire world, but I think I might be, actually. Muppet Monster Adventure seems like one of those...
Oh, perhaps what you are looking for is another Switch, okay?
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, it's the Swedish chef! Yeah, he's actually making an appearance in this game, that's nice. We didn't see him earlier, did we? I can't remember. Muppet Monster Adventure feels like one of those games where... Whoops. Nobody would have played it, but... I suppose that was really a fool's hope. If you search on YouTube for like Muppet Monster Adventure Let's Play, there are a lot. I suppose it's not really surprising. There are a lot of people in the world. A lot of people. And quite a lot of them do Let's Plays. If my show is evidence that, you know, 9 out of every 10 Let's Plays is not successful.
I feel kind of hungry.
Oh, that didn't sound like Pepe. That didn't sound like Pepe. If you're kind of hungry, it's me, Pepe. This is easy. Why are you just making a vegetable soup, man? Oh, I suppose suppose it would be weird if Swedish Chef made a soup with an animal in it, because they probably have friends that are that animal. Fucking rude. Incredibly rude and uncool. Hooray.
Nice job again. You owe him a Muppet token, bastard.
Hooray! You cooked me up a lovely Muppet token in the shape of Kermit the Frog's head. Not weird at all. Wicked. Let's get going back to the warp room. I was talking with a friend the other day about the Hobbit movies. Holy shit! I got 100% on that level! What? That's crazy. Temple of Pork. Like, they didn't even try with that. That's not even a joke. Anyway, I was talking about the Hobbit movies the other day with a friend. They're somewhat disappointing. I mean, if you read up about the Hobbit movies, there's a whole plethora of things that went wrong in the production. Like... oh, this is a new track. They were originally supposed to be, you know, 2 movies, and if you watch the third movie, it's quite obvious that that's the case. The third movie is bad. I enjoyed the first Hobbit movie. I remember enjoying the second movie.
This can't be good.
Oh, he just dies with his eyes open. That's not cool. Yeah, the third Hobbit movie is wank. It's terrible. Because that whole movie is about the Battle of Three Armies, which I don't remember how much of the original book it took up, but I don't think it was very much. It was probably maybe like a chapter or 2. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, they had to pad out those movies into 3 instead of 2, because basically, like, Peter Jackson needed more time to make them, and they were very expensive, and so they needed a third movie to recoup the losses, which I'm not sure they even did. Anyway, that movie's a fucking mess. So bad. When you think about all the good fight scenes and war scenes in oh, this track is fucking bumping. This is awesome. When you think about all the good fight scenes in the Lord of the Rings movies, they're what? 15 minutes? Even the Battle of Helm's Deep, which was an incredibly important part of the film, took up like half an hour maybe, if that. And that was all intercut with lots of different, very, very different scenes.
Oh,
lots of different... Yeah, I get it, let me skip it. But then in Battle of three armies, 5 armies, 20 fucking billion armies, I don't know. The whole, like, the battle is stretched out to like an hour. And it's just not interesting. It's just not interesting. Such a shame. It's such a shame that Del Toro didn't get to direct those movies like he was supposed to. Because there's a bunch of concept art, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of concept, creations. Like, they genuinely created some of the props and creatures that they were going... Fucking... Come on! I cannot control this! Ah! Hate this. I think they created some of the creatures that they were going to use for Del Toro's Hobbit, and they're so cool. The concept art and stuff for Del Toro's vision of the Hobbit was so awesome. But then... I don't... What the fuck? Hold on. Those hieroglyphs are the pigs in space! There it is, Link Hogthrob, and there's Dr. Strangeport. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice touch. Anyway, the Hobbit movies are disappointing. I would probably watch them again. Like, the first Hobbit movie got the tone right. The first Hobbit movie is sort of like, oh, it's Lord of the Rings, but it's jaunty and fun. It's like, wicked, cool. I'm with it. I'm completely behind that. That's exactly what they should be. Perfect. And then 2 and 3 just got needlessly bogged down in, like, drama. Even the extra stuff. Oh look, it's the PlayStation buttons. The stuff that they added into the film, so you know, pad it out a bit. It's fine. That doesn't bother me. I'm not particularly a Tolkien purist.
Congratulations!
Because Tolkien is a really Tolkien's a really boring writer. Particularly in Lord of the Rings. Those books are really boring. Like really boring. But yeah, it's just the films should have been jauntier than they ended up being. It's a shame. I've completely lost track of the thread of my thoughts here. I have no idea what point I'm trying to make, where I'm going with this. Hobbit movies could have been better. First Hobbit movie's good. I enjoyed that. Like all the different challenges they had were sort of fun and jaunty and silly. I'm gonna go over here instead. And then it just sort of stopped being fun. It's a shame. Like, the Goblin King, all the stuff in Goblin Town was really cool. I mean, everyone complains about that movie. It's like, oh, it's all CGI. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's fair enough, though. I don't really think any film studio in the world would have the budget to make a real underground goblin city. Do you? But it's just sad to look at all the production photos of those movies, because, like, Peter Jackson's not having a good time at all. Ian McKellen has gone on record multiple times as having had an absolutely horrible time filming the Hobbit movies because he never filmed with real people. He just did green screen for the whole thing, which is really sad. Is this gonna be a race?
This puzzle is no pushover, okay?
It'll take more. Oh. Oh, is it gonna be timed? I get you. Oh yeah, and that's the swine track. This is cool. This is a nice old Muppets reference. This is cool. I do it. I solve it. Give me the Muppet token now, thank you.
Way to go, okay? You give him the Muppet token, okay?
Fucking nice.